humans and future AI overlords. I am using Google Chrome and I'm at google.com, and we've got these great seasonal holiday lights on the Google logo. Looks really cool. We've got this really interesting message. Welcome to the Gemini era, unlocking new ways to help you build and scale with AI. Now, I've been hearing about Gemini for a while, and it is really exciting. So when you click this link, it takes you to this page. Welcome to the Gemini era. Let's check it out. Gemini is built from the ground up for multimodality, reasoning seamlessly across text, images, video, audio, and code. So a lot of AIs are text or image or video or audio specific. So they'll pass off the information to another AI. From what I understand, Gemini is built to handle multimodality natively. So it's not passing it off to other items. And I hear it's extremely sophisticated, and it's just going to take us into this. I mean, when they say the Gemini era, it sounds big, but the vision that they have for this is huge. Let's take a look. Well, actually, yeah. So the Gemini era, so there's a significant leap forward in how AI can help improve our lives. There's a blog post, and I've watched these videos. They're all on YouTube. They're fantastic. So we've got Gemini 1.0 that they've released. And they're positioning this to be a big leap ahead of GPT-4. So let's see how it does it. So it's saying, well, here they're comparing Gemini to human experts, that it can outperform human experts on massive multitask language understanding. So it's a way to test knowledge and problem-solving capabilities, but just, so this is comparing a GPT-4 model to the Gemini model. So, I mean, this is really good. So now they're saying a human expert performs at this 89.8%. Now, I'm not an expert in anything, so I'm not performing anywhere near this. But imagine having an AI that can help you perform whatever you're doing at that level of understanding, analyzing documents, summarizing information, discussing topics, learning, anyway. That is really exciting. So here it looks like it's comparing different types of capabilities and then comparing the Gemini Ultra in blue to the GPT-4. And it looks like it's outperforming in general, which is good. A lot of the AI chatbots that we use are very generally focused AIs. In reasoning, slightly better, 0.5% better. Reading comprehension, hella swag, common sense reasoning, everyday tasks. I just love this word, hella swag. I'm totally going to use that. I'm going to figure out how to use that at work tomorrow. Anyway, but I think that's, so it's not as good at that, which is hella not good, but anyway. At math, it's better at arithmetic manipulations, which is fantastic. And then challenging math problems, it's an improvement, slight improvement. So, and then human evaluation, so Python code generation. So I've heard that its Python code generation was significantly better, so that's really fantastic. And then, so it looks like it's definitely, an improvement. Now it feels like, these are like half a percentage point in some cases. Some of it's like 4 or 5%, some of it is slightly more than that, but it feels like it's not like a massive leap, but I think for a 1.0 product to be released and be compared to GPT-4, which is, what kind of blew everything out of the water with ChatGPT earlier this year. See here, Gemini surpasses SOTA performance on all multimodal tasks. Okay, so college level reasoning, neural image understanding, OCR on natural images. So and what I understand is that it's not, it doesn't like use OCR technology and then interpret it. It actually just interprets the image, without OCR, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. Document understanding, infographic understanding, mathematical reasoning, English video captioning, video question and answering, okay, and then audio, automatic speech translation, automatic speech recognition. Oh wow, okay, so big drop there, but 7.6 to 17.6. Should this be blue? I don't know. All right, well, it looks like there's a technical report for those that want to dive deeper. So anyway, it looks like you have three, Gemini has three sizes. You have Ultra, our most capable and largest model for highly complex tasks. Our Pro, our best model for scaling across a wide range of tasks. What I understand is that googlebard is now using Gemini Pro, and then the Nano, our most efficient model for on-device tasks, that the Google Pixel 8 Pro will get Nano in a upcoming Pixel drop, which I believe is the December drop. I haven't got it yet, but it will be out there. And let's see here. So anything to anything. Gemini is natively multimodal, which gives you the potential to transform any type of input into any type of output. So Gemini can generate text and images combined. So this, could Gemini explain what this means? Okay, cool. Actually, let's see here. Can generate text and images. So could Gemini show me ideas of what to make? So you've got two different balls of yarn, and it's identifying things. Oh, that's just amazing. This is identifying music visually. This is incredible. Gemini can generate code based on different inputs you give it. Could Gemini help me make a demo based on this video? I see the murmuring of starlings, so I coded a flock simulation. Wow, oh my gosh. Like this is next level amazing. This isn't just take a picture of what's in your fridge kind of stuff. Now this video, the hands-on, is incredible. So they were doing things like drawing images, and it was identifying them, and they were having a voice conversation with Gemini, and it was so fun. You have to watch this video. It is astounding. But yes, being able to multimodal dialogue. And just say multimodal, just to double check, it's when you're doing text, audio, video, sound, all multimodal. It's like the human senses. It's basically giving an AI a lot of different sense capabilities. I wonder what AI smell will look like. That'll be interesting. But anyway, so this ability for the AI, and they were showing in that map one, you could create a game. It was amazing. Anyway, you have to watch the video. It's so cool. Multilingual.
And water. Can you teach me how to say this in a different language?
So this is amazing. The ability to, so it's just kind of going through the different options. And the videos there are just powerful. You need to check them out. So learn about what Gemini can do from some of the people who build it. There are a series of YouTube videos, and these people are incredible. They demonstrated, like this video, they were showing how there was scientific research, literature, that they wanted to update some analysis of these thousands of scientific research papers. And it would take, and in the past it was done by people manually, and it would take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to do. And they basically wanted to update some data with some new research papers and integrate it into some of the analysis and findings. And they basically just let Gemini go analyze it and update all the content. And it did it over lunch, which I was just like, that's crazy. Thousands of new research papers. It was able to identify, provide metadata about it, and then integrate it in some analytics reporting that they were doing. So, I mean, you just have to watch these videos. It's cool. The competitive programming, which I've never really heard of, but it's pretty cool. But when you think about, like competitive programming, they bring people together to compete around solving problems. And now you've got AIs that in the past, in the Palm model, were maybe 50% as good. Now they're getting into that 80%, 85% range of being as good as a human. And look, I mean, the speed at which they're making these improvements is just incredible. And then this gentleman, he talks about the processing of audio. And what I thought was really cool is that there's lots of nuances in the way we speak, in particular the way we, kind of emphasize certain things, and the way certain languages actually provide emphasis as part of the structure of the communication. So it was really cool. So in this whole world of multimodal, having data, having information extracted from audio to text and then analyzing it is one thing. Having the AI interpret the raw audio is just like, I mean, my mind was freaking blown again. And then, this woman was showing a video about helping her, her kids with homework, and it was amazing. It's not just helping you, helping provide the answers and stuff like that. It was validating the answers, giving the option to walk through the corrections, and then provide you example questions to ensure that you learned from the mistakes you made. I was like, oh, this just blows my mind. And then this one was about bespoke experiences. So this gentleman was trying to create an app to, I think it was like farm animals for a birthday party for his daughter, and it was adorable and cute and amazing, and you definitely need to watch it. So those videos are fantastic. Of course, Google is all about responsible AI, and building that. They talked about that very in depth here as well, which is great. And then the big news is you're getting Gemini Pro in Bard today. Now, I don't know what that looks like, and I know that right now the Gemini Pro in Bard is text only. Multimodal is not in there, from what I understand. And then they're going to have building with Gemini in the Google AI Studio coming. It looks like, available December 13th. So that is coming soon. So, so just so you know, I'm going to click over here to Bard. So Bard is now powered by, what it was Palm 2, was powering it. Now it's actually powered, by Gemini Pro. And when you look here in the help, there is an update, and I've got the update right here. So it's saying Bard is getting the biggest upgrade yet with Gemini Pro, like the biggest update since its creation. So starting today, we're introducing Gemini Pro and Bard for Bard's biggest upgrade yet. We've specifically tuned Gemini Pro and Bard to be far more capable of things like understanding, summarizing, reasoning, coding, and planning. You can try out Bard with Gemini Pro for text-based prompts with support for other modalities coming soon. It will be available in English in more than 170 countries and territories to start, and come to more languages in places like Europe in the near future. So why? Today, Google introduced Gemini, the most capable AI model in the world. Gemini unlocks new ways to create, interact, and collaborate with Bard. That is so exciting. So you can actually, there are links to more detailed, like from the Google blog about Gemini, and this is a really excellent. And what's great about it is like that webpage we went through. Here's a more detailed written version that I read earlier today that looks really fantastic, and it has all the content for you to to dive more deeply. And then there's links to Bard getting its big update, with Gemini Pro. And there was a really adorable video. Markrober, who I love him, he's freaking awesome. He does this amazing, he uses Bard to basically learn more about him, apparently being the most handsome scientific YouTuber, which, to be honest with you, when I did that same exact search, it did not say Mark Rober, so that must have been some Google magic. But anyway, but Mark, yes, you're a handsome man. Don't even not question. And your intelligence is genius. Your videos are just you just stellar. But anyway, but the interaction he did, another video you need to watch. It's freaking amazing. And then so yes, that's the same one. It's the getting updates. But the YouTube channel for Gemini, it is like there, Gemini, this is big. And here they have all the videos that you can look at, in the YouTube channel for Google. It's right there. Gemini, Google's largest and most capable AI model. We want to make AI helpful for everyone. That's why we're launching Gemini, our most capable AI, the model that's inspired by the way people understand and interact with the world. And that's just with multimodalities and stuff like that. So they have this, how it's made, interacting with Gemini through multimodal prompting. Now, we only have text today, but in the future, you'll be able to, put your hand down and it's going to say, I see a person's right hand. And it's going to see, I see a person knocking on a wooden door. Or, I see a hand with two fingers extended, which is a common symbol for the number 2, but wait. And then it's saying it's doing rock, paper, scissors. So it's getting the context of not just what's in the image, but the series of images, which is kind of cool. And then, look at this. So this is where it's talking about that people have a pattern and stuff like that. So anyway, I like this concept of multimodal capabilities and how it just understands the prompting. So please go watch these videos. They are absolutely fantastic. Understanding. And that's the thing that I think is the thing I love about the AI chatbots is that you go from a Google search and you get links. You go to a chatbot, you have a conversation. Now you can have more in-depth, reasoned conversations where, that's the thing that, when a lot of these chatbots came out, they couldn't tell you the date and time. There's so many things they couldn't tell you, common sense things, complex things. Now they're getting so much more intelligent. It's just amazing. So just being able to understand, images, the whole magic tricks one was really adorable. The cup shuffling was cool. So this is just, but what's great about this is you can think about, using these AI chatbots is all about learning how to do prompting or ask the right question or, create the right prompt. I know it's called a prompt because it's not always a question. Sometimes you're asking it to summarize, sometimes you're asking it to create, sometimes you're asking it to simplify, but sometimes you are asking a question. The game creation was next level cool. It saw, the map, and then it basically let you create a dynamic game in the chatbot, and it was just so freaking cool. There was some great coding that was done in there, and then it was, that whole, looking at images, saying, hey, what can I do with this? And it was giving these adorable ideas of things that you could do. So anyway, I just have to say that Google is, when they say welcome to the Gemini era, it is absolutely welcome to the Gemini era. My thought here is, why don't we just go into Bard and just ask a couple questions, what is, actually, I'm going to say, I'm going to have to allow it and allow. What is Google Gemini?
Google Gemini is a new AI project from Google, described as their most capable and general-purpose AI developed yet. It's still under development but has the potential to revolutionize artificial intelligence in many ways. Here's what we know about it so far. What it is: multimodal large language model, LLM. Unlike other LLMs that primarily focus on text, Gemini can process and understand multiple forms of information, including text, audio, images, and video. Group of models, not just one. Instead of a single monolithic LLM, Gemini is a collection of specialized models that work together to achieve different tasks. This allows for greater flexibility and scalability. Highly efficient for tools and API integrations, Gemini is designed to be easily integrated with existing tools and applications, making it more accessible and usable for a wider range of purposes. Capabilities. Sophisticated multimodal capabilities. Gemini can understand and interpret information across different modalities, allowing it to perform tasks like generating realistic images from text descriptions or translating between languages using both audio and text. Mastering human-style conversations. Gemini is designed to carry on natural and engaging conversations with humans, understanding context, humor, and the nuances of human language. Content creation and manipulation. Gemini can generate different creative text formats like poems, code, scripts, and even music. It can also edit and manipulate existing content seamlessly. Coding and data analysis. Gemini can write code efficiently and effectively, and it can also be used for data analysis and insights generation. API accessibility. Developers can access Gemini's capabilities through APIs, allowing them to create new AI-powered applications and services. Potential impact. Rivaling ChatGPT, Gemini has the potential to become a major competitor to ChatGPT and other leading LLMs, offering a wider range of capabilities and a more flexible architecture. Revolutionizing AI applications. Gemini's multimodal capabilities and ease of integration could lead to a new wave of AI-powered applications across various industries. Democratizing access to advanced AI. By providing access to Gemini via APIs, Google aims to make advanced AI tools more accessible to developers and businesses of all sizes. Current status. Still under development. While Gemini has already shown impressive capabilities, it's not yet available for public use. Planned expansion in 2024. Google plans to expand Gemini's capabilities and functionalities in the coming year, making it even more powerful and versatile. Further resources. Everything you need to know about Gemini, Google's new AI. Link to blog.google. Google Gemini AI. Everything we know so far. Link to www.techopedia.com.
Well, what I find interesting about that is that, yeah, a lot of these AI tools and a lot of the software as a service is like, it's always all still in just development, it feels like. But it's saying it's not yet available for public use. So I'm going to say, isn't Gemini available, in Google Bard today? No, Gemini is not currently available in Google Bard as of today. But Google, okay, well, hey, let's see here. Do you know how Palm 2 and Google Gemini compare? Create a table comparing the technologies. Let's see if it can provide us a comparison, because I'm really curious how, I get the high level, so I couldn't complete that request rephrase. So, yep, this is where prompting is important. But one question I do want to ask is that one that when Mark Roberson did his video, he put in who's the most handsome science YouTuber into Google Bard, and it said it was him. And I did it earlier today, and it gave me a different response. I'm curious what it's going to tell me. Unfortunately, okay, it's giving me a completely different answer than what I had today, I swear. It was telling me earlier today that basically, it's like, I'm butchering his name. Regé Page is the world's most handsome man according to science. Robert Pattinson is the world's most handsome man according to the Golden Ratio. And, so anyway, but it basically was saying that according to science, the most handsome man in the world is Regé Page. This was determined by a study that used the Golden Ratio to measure facial symmetry. But I dare say here, this is a different answer than a couple of hours ago. So it is actually saying popular science user, and so it's got Derek Mueller, Hank Green, and Mark Rober's listed in there. So you know what? He's in there, but it's also got Micah and Emily. This is great. And then it's got factors to consider about attractiveness and stuff. But anyway, ultimately, the most handsome science YouTuber is a matter of personal opinion. And I recommend checking out some of the YouTubers mentioned above and deciding what you find most appealing on your own preferences and criteria. Anyway, super cool. I am always blown away, but it sounds like today, basically we've entered this Gemini era at Google, and Google is, first making their tool available, Gemini available inside of googlebard. It's text only today. More modalities will come soon. They're supposed to release Gemini Ultra in the Pixel 8 Pro for on-device processing, and it's supposed to handle just a few tasks initially. But it will get more integrated. This is like these core integration technologies that will begin to now that they're available, people will build on top of them and leverage them and stuff like that. So Google products that currently use Palm 2 will move over into Gemini, and it'll be interesting to see if they're significantly more powerful, more useful. The use cases are improved and widened. The possibilities and the developers that leverage them come up with really interesting solutions. And then just us as humans using these AI tools. I'm continually shocked and amazed. And today was another mind-blown emoji. And I have to say, watching the videos, particularly the hands-on, was absolutely stunning. It just blew my mind. I think I cursed and smiled at the same time. Felt like we're living in amazing times. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. It's been an interesting couple of weeks in the world of AI, and I look forward to talking to you again. Take care.